that the base of all ministry in the Spirit is our understanding of the prophetic ministry. Let's see how this applies to Jesus. Jesus, the minister. Deuteronomy chapter 18 speaks about the Lord raising up a prophet. Let's look at it. Deuteronomy 18, verse 15. The Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your midst, from your brethren. Him you shall hear. Now this is Moses speaking, and I guess that primarily Moses was prophesying about Joshua. Moses is saying, I'm not going to always be here, but the Lord's going to raise up from amongst you another prophet, one like me. And he's preparing the way for his successor. This prophet that would come would be a healing prophet, miracle-working prophet, and even a law-giving prophet like Moses. And so we already begin to see that as much as this applied to Joshua, it wasn't totally fulfilled by Joshua. And that fact and a whole range of other things caused the people of God to look for another one who would come. Another great prophet, a great epoch-marking prophetic ministry that would hit the earth realm. And this built up because it was God's intention. He wasn't just speaking about Joshua, he was speaking about one who was greater than Joshua. He was speaking about Jesus Christ. And we know that by the time of Jesus Christ, everybody, many people rather, expected the coming Messiah to be another Moses. Another prophet like Moses who would shape the nation and be a great, great leader. And in many ways, on a grand scale, just do exactly what Moses did, to shape the nation, rescue the nation from bondage. And maybe that's exactly what they were expecting when Jesus came, expecting a prophet like Moses who would rescue them out of the bondage of Rome, just as Moses had rescued the children of Israel out of Egypt. When they questioned John the Baptist, they said, are you the prophet? Who are they talking about? They're talking about Deuteronomy 18. Now in Acts chapter 3, let's turn to this one, verses 22 to 24. It shows us that Jesus did come in fulfillment of this prophecy. He did come as the prophet, as the servant of the Lord, as the man of God. For Moses truly said to the fathers, the Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your brethren. Him you shall hear in all things, whatever he says to you. And it shall be that every soul who will not hear that prophet shall be utterly destroyed from among the people. Yes, and all the prophets from Samuel and those who follow, as many as have spoken, have also foretold these days. And so, of course, in context, Peter is referring to Jesus as being the prophet. Now, of course, we know he is more than a prophet, but this helps us understand. If we are called to minister like Jesus, and his ministry is essentially that of a prophet, and completing all these Old Testament pictures as being the great supernatural end-time prophet of the Lord, then we'll also understand that our ministry in following Jesus will be essentially a prophetic ministry. I'm not saying that we all will become prophets. I'm saying that by the Spirit we have a prophetic role to fulfill.